Hi everyone, my name is Pia and I've been a student for the freelancing course and web design course under FVA Online Academy. So my experience before being a freelancer and virtual assistant is related to reporting and analytics. I work as a reports analyst and I also have a background in real estate since I worked as a real estate agent beforehand. The reason why I wanted to go home-based is the pandemic. Even though we're taking care of our own safety, it's not really safe to go outside and of course to earn more since I want to have more savings and investment while working at the comfort of my home. I chose FBA because the feedbacks from the students of FBA is really helpful in choosing them since I've been seeing a lot of them being successful as a freelancer in their own niche. The courses that I chose was really helpful for me because it gave me an insight on what I was lacking and also it gave me more strength on the skills that I already have. It enhanced me and also it gave me confidence to talk to clients even though I'm a newbie in the industry. I would really recommend FBA, especially for the newbie in the industry, since I know the first-hand experience on how well the coaches did and how it turned out to be for me. FBA is offering not only courses, but also apprenticeship would also be helpful for your portfolio as well as for your client search. Before, when I was starting, I really don't have any clients. I was having trouble on getting a client, but after having my courses and after having my portfolio ready, I was able to ace clients easily and I was able to offer myself confidently to my clients, which is why I was able to have clients back to back, especially with the web design. So the only thing that I want to share with anyone who wants to start their freelancing career or even their virtual assistant's career is that have the grit and the passion in you. In the industry, you would encounter hundreds of rejections before you would even be able to get one client. And having grit is really important because it's what fuels you on how you would get the client, on how you would be aggressive in selling your stuff, and also it would help you a lot if you're passionate about what you're doing. Don't just think about the money that you would earn. That's really just an additional. But if you're enjoying what you're doing and you're passionate about it, you won't really think that you're working. And I hope to see you all succeed in this freelancing industry.
All right. Thank you so much, Pia. That was Pia, one of our students, and she graduated and now has clients. I am live here in different social media channels. We are live in Facebook, also in YouTube and in Twitter. And real quick, I would like to check because we had some issues last week. Let me know if you are seeing me properly and if you're hearing me properly as well. My name is Grace Luxine. I am the CEO of Surge Marketplace. Please say yes in the comment or in the chat um, portion, okay, box. How do you call it? And then let me know if you are hearing me properly, if you are seeing me properly, and the presentations. Please just quickly say yes. Thank you very much for letting me know. And tonight's discussion is going to be very beneficial for a lot of business owners. So let me know if you are a business owner or you are also a freelancer. And the next few minutes, please go ahead and share this to fellow business owners, to your Facebook groups, to your groups, maybe in your group chats, fellow business owners who would like to scale their business online. And of course, if you're a freelancer, you can get the tips in optimizing the brand and businesses of your clients or customers as well. So you are going to be benefiting from this. May you be a freelancer or a business owner or even a marketer yourself. Okay, so we have here some of the answers. Okay, Christina is a freelancer, aspiring freelancer for Marie Chris. Violet is also a freelancer. People are saying they are live, okay, from Abu Dhabi. How about the rest? Where are you coming from? Let me know. Okay, so far we have freelancers and aspiring freelancers. We have a few here. Aristotle, however, is a business owner. Okay, freelancer, both. Okay, so Angel's Creation is a freelancer at the same time, a business owner, aspiring freelancer, travel business owner, also aspiring freelancer. Okay, from Tagum, from Cavite, from Manila. Okay, in real estate from Cavite also enrolled in Surge. Okay, so you're a freelancer. Okay, also a lot of aspiring freelancers as well. Okay, welcome to our discussion tonight. And again, we are live in YouTube, in Facebook, and in LinkedIn. And for tonight, we're going to be talking this one right here, scaling your business online. And this is very important because a lot of us are really transitioning online. So if you're a freelancer, you can benefit from this once again because you can apply the techniques and the strategies that we're going to talk tonight today in your clients business and brands. And if you're a freelancer or a business owner or both, okay, you can also apply this in your very own brand or in your own businesses. So our topic again tonight is this one, scaling your business through social media. When we're talking about scaling, it means that you are surging it. Okay. So it goes up, it doesn't go down, it doesn't also go up and down. It's going to be sustainable, it's scaling. That's why we call this brand Surge Marketplace, because surge means an upward and forward movement, especially of a crowd. So when we're thinking about freelancers moving all around the world, surging around the world, that's scaling. And this is for you as well. If you are a business online and if you'd like to scale or surge up using social media techniques. My name is Grace Luxine. I am a wife, a mom, and Christian. I am a business owner and managing a business here and in the US. These are my education attainments, master's in education. I'm finishing my doctorate in education. Also, I just finished, I think, I'm down to my last submission approval of my capstone for my master's in entrepreneurship. I am a freelancing thought leader for 6 years, or maybe even 10 or 13 years if we're going to include my own freelancing journey and the ones that I spent in the corporate setting, because that was still virtual assistants. I'm a resource speaker, trainer, and business consultant, and these are my fields of expertise. And this right here, the brand that you are watching, wherever you are, okay, maybe watching us via YouTube or LinkedIn or Facebook, has grown over the past 6 years. We will be 6 years in August only through social media. So we don't have any brick and mortar, and we were able to achieve millions. And not just that, we were able to really impact a lot of lives, not just for freelancers because they themselves became business owners later on, or agency owners. So it's all through social media. So we are meeting tonight because of social media. So that's what we're going to also teach you tonight. We are registered in SEC or SEC in the Philippines as FVA Business Consultancy, and our brand is Surge Marketplace. We are the world's one-stop freelancing marketplace where companies and independent contractors can meet, find training, services, and solutions. So if you need to surge it today, scale up, may you be needing training, just like this one. We also have paid courses. We also have services. Okay, if you need social media, we have that. We can provide you trained and empowered and experienced social media managers, and also solutions in between. So those are the services that we're providing. Again, online courses or training services and solutions. These are our current and recent partnerships and collaborations. So that's quite a few or a lot, okay? And when we're talking about digital opportunities, we can help you through freelancing, also different in-depth courses or services, may it be in business development, virtual assistance, digital marketing, financial, customer service, and real estate. So our discussion is again the why. So at first, I'm going to mention to you, why am I passionate about this topic? Why is there a need to scale your business online using only social media? Okay, we're not talking about digital marketing here, which will really also help you. We are excluding search engine optimization, which will also help you, automations and many chats or video marketing. Okay, only social media, because we were able to do that using only social media. And not just in the why part, but also the how part. So we're going to also discuss how are you also going to do it. So it's going to be just a little bit of chica chica, okay, or chit chats. It's going to be just me sharing what I learned and have witnessed in a lot of business owners. And again, if you're a freelancer, you can apply this in your clients or in your own brand as a freelancer. So this is more of a chit chat on how you can really leverage social media and scale your business online. So there will be some discussions that's going to be around 30 minutes, 15 minutes, okay? And then I will try to have more time for question and answer. I know this is the feedback that you have been telling me, more time in question and answer. And towards the end, I'm also going to give you a code, and that code is needed for you to fill in the feedback form. That feedback form will be the basis of your certification that will be sent within 10 to 15 days from today. And the feedback form also will be live only for 5 days, okay? Just to really ensure that you are on top of the learning process, okay? So after five, sometimes we extend it to 7 days. So after 5 days, okay, we're going to close the feedback so you can still probably watch the video. Sometimes we take it offline as well. Maybe you can still watch the video, but you won't be certified anymore. So please fill in the feedback form, and the feedback form will be open to you if you are going to fill in the code that will be released later on. Okay. So please go ahead and wait and be here. Enjoy the process for us to be able to really learn properly. Okay. So again, we're talking about scaling your business online through social media. Let's go ahead and discuss the why part first, okay? So earlier we talked about the things that we're going to discuss, and it is the how and the why. So let's go ahead and discuss the why part first. And when we're talking about the why, I am seeing that there are a lot of businesses around the country and probably even outside the Philippines that are closing because of the pandemic. Okay. In Davao City alone, in the midst of the pandemic, there were at least 10,000. That's a lot of businesses, okay? At least 10,000 that closed because they weren't able to sustain the demands online. But the good news, however, is it's actually really nice to leverage your business online. You can actually really scale because number one, it's something that is cost effective. Okay, so when we're talking about cost effective, it's not expensive. You just fill in, sign up for free social media sites, create contents using also from free platforms. So it's not expensive. You don't have to build something. You don't have to even register right away. It's really cost efficient. Okay. So what you need is the how. So in order for you to thrive, may it be that probably you don't have a brand or a business right now, or probably you're starting to build something. You need some social media presence. You need to scale up online. And again, all of these platforms, all of these tools, all of these things are usually free. Okay. So now let's go ahead and also discuss the other factors. So you mentioned, we talked about being cost effective. That means it's not expensive. You can launch and scale up your business online, and it's usually free. Okay, maybe if you're just going to do ads, that's what you're going to spend, and it can be 1,000 per month, 3,000 per month, depending on your budget. So it's cost effective. Another one, number two, is on the why part, is that it's also data centric. That's the beauty of this all, because you can capture data, you can go ahead and study your insights, you can be guided when to post, what is the best time to post, okay, how often you need to be posting, when and where, and to whom are you going to create your content, because you're understanding your target market. So that's the beauty of this, because number one, again, the why part is it's cost effective, it's not expensive. And number two, you can measure everything and be really guided. Okay, so that's on the why part. Now we're talking about the how part. Okay, so when we're talking about the how part, this is going to really help you. So this is now, how are you going to do it? Okay, so how can you scale up, because it's not expensive, and number two, you can be guided through social media, because it's not going to guide you off guard, or away or into a detour, because you can really measure everything. Okay, so this is the how part. Now number one is, you have to polish your branding. You have to really have your identity. If you're going to go back to our previous live virtual training or pieces of trainings, you will be able to know how you can start with branding. Okay, probably we can have that as well in one of our sessions. So polish your branding. So when we're talking about polishing your branding, it can be that you're going to go ahead and start with your name. Okay, so here are some examples right here. Okay, you can start with your name. Okay, what is your name? What is the name of your business? So maybe Surge Marketplace or FVA Business Consultancy. What's the contact information? So we have here the address, because you will need that in the optimization process, and you will also need that later on when you are maybe delivering, okay, or having deliveries for your business, or when you are maybe having like this small talking, like thank you for ordering, okay, something like that, or when they're picking up their products or what they ordered. So you need to have this prepared in advance. Okay, so maybe your name. Okay, it may be that your brand name is all about your product. So for example, right now our branding is Surge Marketplace, so this is just an example. Where are you located? The contact information. So what's the number that they can call or text when they need information? Okay, there are people that is not comfortable with just chatting alone. They need to call, they need to talk to you. So if you are having that time, go ahead and give your number right there. Okay, so you can probably also boost your branding a little bit to have legitimacy and trustworthiness by having an email really coming from a formal or a domain, like for example this one, fvaconsultancy.com, and then your email is admin at fvaconsultancy.com, and then your main or contact person. Okay, and it can be a persona, it can be the owner, it can be the maybe your admin staff or your office clerk. Okay, it will also be good if you have your VMG or MVV. VMG stands for vision, mission, and goal, or other businesses or brands, they have it under MVV, or mission, vision, and value. Okay, so you're really guided. You can also have a tagline, like for example, for FBA, our tagline before was equipping families one freelancer at a time. This is our logo. You can create it in Canva or other professional photo. Maybe you don't have a logo, but what you're doing is you are promoting your professional picture. So you can go ahead and have your photo right here. If you are providing your services, maybe you are a freelancer, a real estate broker, a real estate agent, a financial advisor. So instead of the logo as your main identity, it's going to be your photo. So you can also have that. Okay, and then your main brand font style. It would be good if you have a dedicated font styles, probably 3 to 5 font style. Like for example, here we have Anton, uh, playlist script, geomanist. Okay, so that those are our main font styles under this branding. And then what are the other font styles as well? Okay, we have here permanent marker, Oswald, beautiful. Okay, those are the others. Like for example, if we are creating one title here, it can be that these font styles are used, and then the tagline under that title, these are the font styles that can be used. Okay, and then your colors. What are the main colors? So when you're creating your content, you're using colors. So when you are scaling your business online, there is an identity that you are really sticking to, and that's your branding, that's your brand identity. So that's really good for you. So you have, let's just say, for example, for the color palette under FBA, before we have this red, okay, and you can have a lot of color palettes. You can just look for it online, and you can go ahead and really be guided by that and stick to that. So whatever your information here, go ahead and stick to that, and you can add more information, probably maybe your services and products offered, certain hashtags that you are dedicated to, maybe also you can add your products and services there, maybe information, product descriptions, okay. You can go as broad as possible, but you can start with this one right here, okay. So that's the number one. How? Number one, you have to polish your branding. So if you don't have a branding, a lot of people will think that you are not really legitimate or trustworthy, okay? Especially if you don't have a website or an email. But I understand for others, it's okay if you're starting in different social media sites. Probably you're going to start only in Facebook, okay? Probably Facebook page or TikTok or Instagram or LinkedIn. It's okay, right? And then later on, when you have the budget, invest into a website that's probably $75 for the whole year, okay. So those are some tips for you to have a really trusted branding. So the negative aspect of not sticking to your branding is that people will not have brand awareness, or it's going to be a chaotic brand awareness, because they don't have an identity to really think of what are the feelings and what are the emotions and what can they really feel when they're looking into your brand. So have some brand identity. You can take a picture, you can take a screenshot, with this one, and also create, this is really simple. We did not make it like as um superficial as possible, though that's what we're giving to a lot of our students, okay. But for this one, this is very simple. And then later on, when you're optimizing, because that's our second one. Number two, I know that's not our second one, that's our third one. Number two is you have to identify your target market, okay. So after polishing your branding, identify who your target market is, because maybe you are promoting, or you are selling or thinking that, oh, this is good, okay, this is good, right? However, you need to be just thinking of your target market. So don't go ahead and create a lot of content that's for kids or for older people or for maybe Generation Z. Okay, think of your target market. So only strategize your brand and dedicate your whole messaging and your voice towards your target market. So a target market is a group of people, okay, that is your potential customers. So you have to have a hypothesis. Who are these people that will avail my products and my services? Who are they that will probably buy my products and my services? So for example, if you are into shoes, so maybe if you are selling Nike shoes and sports shoes, your target market might be a specific group of people that is going to benefit and will be affected by your marketing strategy. So probably those that are into sports or into fitness, okay? You don't sell to the beauty Korean beauty whitening soap, okay, and Korean, unless if you can see a connection, okay, um, like cosmetics, the ones that are interested with Korean cosmetics, okay, because they might not be interested with your product. So your hypothesis is a group of people that is interested with your products or services, okay. Another example on this one is if you are a real estate broker, who are your possible target market? Not the kids, not also probably the high school students, okay. Most possibly your target market is the ones that are newly married, okay, new family, the ones that are retiring, okay, the ones that are probably promoted. They're usually probably from 30 years old to 60 years old, okay. So when you're creating your social media strategy, when you want to scale up your business online, you don't include any more people that are not your target market, because you have to really identify your target market. That I'm sorry, this should be target market right here, okay. So you don't go ahead and say I'm going to I'm going to go ahead and create a content or create an ads that will be towards elementary students. No, you don't do that because they're not your potential target market. They are not people that will probably buy your products and your services. Okay, so it's important to identify your products and services and your target market because you are able to know their pain points. You're able to know what matters to them. And with that, you can go ahead and develop a marketing plan directed towards the pain points and the problems and the issues of your target market. So, for example, from there, if you're able to identify that, you will have the right messaging. Okay, you will have the right solutions because you are able to identify their pain points. However, if you don't understand your target market, you don't identify your target market, what happens is that you won't be able to really have the nice messaging or the correct messaging. Okay. So, for example, you might be saying that buy this houses because it's located in a really good neighborhood. Okay. And probably that's not their pain point. Their pain point is affordable housing. Okay, we're talking about a real estate agent or a real estate broker providing uh a real estate homes, okay, or homes in condominiums or properties geared towards a target market. So your messaging might be wrong because you're identifying that the pain points of your target market are nice neighborhood or is a nice neighborhood, and that's probably not one of their pain points, so your messaging is wrong. Okay, however, if you're able to identify who your target market is, you know what are their pain points, you will be able to have the right messaging, and you can post that in your content, you can strategize that, and you can scale up your business online because they would like to get solutions from you. They would like to buy homes from you. They would like to purchase, okay, products and services from you because you are saying what they are needing, because there's the right messaging. Why is that? Because number two, again, you're able to identify your target market. Okay. So here are some considerations and examples. Okay, when you are identifying your target market, you can go ahead and identify their, who are your customer base. You can also check your competition. Okay, you can go and read that. Look at into what are they posting, how are they reaching their your customers. Okay, analyze products and services, and then demographics. You can start with the demographics right here. Demographics are age, location, gender, income level, education level, marital status, occupation, ethnic background. The psychographic are the attitudes. Okay, are they buying from a mobile phone? Are they buying from a laptop? Are they buying from a desktop? What time of the day are they buying? Okay, if you're a freelancer, maybe you can look into the psychographic of when our clients checking on you, when our clients messaging you. Maybe they're messaging you from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. That's usually the time when they are tired and they want to hire a freelancer. So if you're sleeping by then and your competition is awake, they're getting the client, and you don't get to be hired because you're sleeping. Okay, so that's how you can go ahead and understand your target market's psychographic attitudes or psychographic considerations or triggers. Okay, their values, their interest, hobbies, lifestyle, behavior. Okay, and then from there you can go ahead and have a hypothesis, and after identifying your target market, have the hypothesis, you can test it out, and then after testing it out, then you can get the best practices later on. Okay, but before going into the best practices, let's go ahead and go into number three, which is you have to optimize, create. Okay, maybe some of you start with creating. So you have to create and optimize your social media presence. This is where your branding will really play a big factor, because if you don't have let's just say you don't have your branding, you don't have your colors, you don't have your what do you call this one, you don't have all of those things. Okay, it's not going to play beneficial or positive towards your social media presence. It's going to be hard when you are scaling up, because they won't trust your business. Okay, so you have to optimize it. Okay, so here's how you can optimize a Facebook page. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and um, share the Facebook page, because that's the very background, or that's the very basic. Okay, maybe you don't have a Twitter account, you don't have a LinkedIn account, you don't have an Instagram account, but for many of the brands, they have a Facebook account. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So here's how you're going to optimize it, or boost the social media presence, or legitimize it, or make it more professional. Okay, that's the other understanding when we are talking about optimizing your social media presence or your Facebook page. Okay, number one is you have to have a logo, right? So imagine if they are checking your Facebook page and you don't have a logo there. They're checking your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your all of your social media platforms, but it's not fully optimized. So number one, have a logo. So it can be a logo or your official professional photo. Okay, you can have it there. Okay, so that's one. And then number two is this one right here, your cover photo. Okay, and then in your cover photo, make sure that you're really optimizing it, that you are adding a lot of the information needed. Okay, so for example here, in this positioning, we are trying to have the messaging that we are wanting clients to hire virtual assistants from us. Okay, so there's the logo, and then what did we add here? Feedback from our previous clients. Okay, and then where they can email. So we even added our email, and then what are our services? Freelancing, training, services, and solutions. Okay, so yes, we are here and we want you to hire social media managers, content creators, bloggers, article writers, SEO, optimization, VAs, real estate virtual assistants. We want you to hire from us, but at the same time, we also provide training and courses. We also provide solutions. Okay, and you can email us here. All right. So number one, logo. Number two, cover photo. So optimize the cover photo. Number three is your username. Okay. So oftentimes when you are creating a social media site, it will just be facebook.com/page slash and then characters. Okay. You need to optimize this one here, because it'll be easy for you to just go ahead and say we are we can find us via at social media. Okay, so like for example what I'm doing now, I'm showing you guys that you can connect with us in all of the social media sites at Surge Marketplace. Okay, so that's the username part there. You don't have to like, please connect with us at facebook.com/pages slash and then characters, 12345 z x at underscore z. Okay, so it's easy because you optimize the username. So usually you won't be able to do this unless you have 50 likes or maybe at least 25 likes. Okay, so ask your friend to like the page, ask your fellow freelancers, your fellow professionals or business owners to like the page. Okay, and then another one. So again, one, two, three. Number four is this one right here, the call to action. Okay, for us, because we're a video page, we added subscribe here, but you can also add like connect, or probably also you can add like message now. Okay, like, or maybe download. Okay, so you can have that. Okay, another one is your about, right? The about page right here. So go ahead and optimize this one. So make sure that your address is there, your a lot of people are not optimizing this part, and it's just a sayang. Okay, it's too bad that you're not leveraging that one. So go ahead and optimize it by adding a short description. Okay, a short description, a long description. Got that? So we have like our courses. Okay, then the contact information, right? What do people do when they're there? And then also, okay, where can they email? Okay, or time of operations. Okay, so things like that. And if you're going to also go here, look at that. we have our content under our branding. So gold, gold, okay? So we have our branding right here. Okay, so we have here, okay, so for all of that things, okay, so like we're having like brown, gold, black, gray, white, so even that one, okay, so look at that. So our logo, so that's why your branding is really important, because you can scale up your social media presence through your branding. And then now we're talking about scaling up, I mean, optimization. Okay, so again, don't forget to create your social media presence. So it can be that you're going to start in Facebook first, but again, that's why number two is understanding your target market. Because if you're understanding that your target market is in TikTok, just go ahead and focus in TikTok. If you're understanding that your target market is only they are in, let's just say they are in LinkedIn, then just go ahead and focus on LinkedIn. Okay, if you're understanding that your target market is in Facebook, then focus on Facebook. And then later on, when you have the time, you can also go ahead and explore other social media platforms. All right. So after polishing your branding and identifying your target market, go ahead and create and then optimize your social media presence by adding the logo, cover photo, username, the call to action, the about section, okay, and then also the branding part in your content. Okay. And then afterwards, go ahead and personalize and automate the customer journey. So think what will be the feelings in your clients experience with you guys. Okay, so understand the customer journey. So when we're talking about customer journey, you have to understand what are the things that they are feeling when they're coming to you. What are their pain points? Okay, so what are the things that they are probably feeling when they are um, when they are ordering, okay, when they are when they're ordering, when they are buying from you, after they're buying from you, okay, what are the customer journey there. So you can go ahead and understand that. Okay, so this is the common this is a something that you can go ahead, and this is actually just in Canva. You can go and start here. So you go and understand your customer journey. So for example, here we have what are their past experiences, okay? And then awareness, what makes your product different? Okay, this is the thinking part. You have to understand what are their thoughts, what are their feeling, and what will make them buy or avail your services. So you have to understand what are the past experiences. How can they be aware of your products and services? What will make them purchase or buy from you? Okay, and then what will the actions after buying from you. So you have to personalize it. If you can automate, the better it is. Okay, so automating might be adding some automations in your Facebook page, maybe asking them about putting them in a form, or asking them to fill in a Google form, or maybe bringing them into a video, okay, or a landing page. All right, so you go ahead, like for example, if they're coming to you, okay, what are their thoughts? Okay, maybe in the past experiences, usually they're going to ask themselves, what is this product? What is Surge Marketplace? And then the feeling might be, oh, they're curious. They want to know about Surge Marketplace. So what are they going to do as part of their action is they're going to look into your social media presence, wherever they're finding you, maybe in TikTok, Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube. Okay. So they're going to look into you. That's why earlier we mentioned about optimization. Okay. We mentioned about it's important that you have your branding there, you have the right messaging because you understand your target market, you have the right information in your logo, because they're going to check out. Okay, so in their awareness, they're going to check what makes this product different. So why is Surge Marketplace different from Upwork, from Udemy? Okay, what's in there? So the feeling might be, oh, they're going to intrigue, and what are going to do? They're going to research. They're going to YouTube. What is Surge Marketplace? Surge Marketplace review. Okay, they're going to check into our stories. They're going to check into the people that enrolled in our courses or availed our services. They're going to ask people. Okay, because they're going to research. And again, if you don't have your branding, if you did not optimize, if you did not prepare this in advance, you did not expect that they're going to look for this one. You did not put this, you did not probably feature feedback. So earlier, remember in our cover photo, I added their feedback, okay? Because they're going to research, they're going to look, okay? So as they're purchasing, if they're going to try out your products and services, they're going to think event I mean immediately they're going to the number one competition, or they're going the number one decision maker is usually price, okay, and the number two would be features, quality, okay, customer service, all right. So they're going to start thinking probably number one, is it worth the money, okay, is it expensive, too expensive, it's something that I can let go if if it's not something that's worth it, okay. So the feeling might be excited, or maybe the feeling might be nervous, okay, like, oh my goodness, am I doing the right thing, okay. So understand that, imagine that this is your products and service right here, okay. And then so when they're purchasing, they're going to what are they doing, they're going to buy, okay. So don't stop there. So when you are buy when after they buy, you have to also consider the after purchase. Okay, this is why in Surge Marketplace, we have the after sale, we have the community, we have the family, okay, follow up. We give them the apprenticeship, we give our students the referrals, the hiring opportunities. We reach out to them. Why? Because it's important, the after purchase, okay, the community part of it. So they think probably, will I buy again? Was it worth it? Okay, are they going to feel excited or discouraged, okay, and then what are they going to do, are they going to repurchase, or they're going to post in social media like this is not worth it, okay. So you have to prepare that in advance, and then you also have to prepare the journey. So if you can automate, maybe you have email marketing, or probably in your maybe in your Facebook page, you can add there like, hi, from the very beginning, you can automate everything. Actually, you can do that in your inbox. Okay, if you can go to inbox, let's go there real quick. Okay, I'm going to share that to you guys. Okay, you can go to inbox, and then you can go here under automations. All right, so you can automate everything. So there you go, there's an instant reply. Okay, if you're not there, if this is turned on, this one right here, you can go ahead and ask, like automate that. So again, that's under your inbox right here. Click on automations, and then you can have that. So when you're away, okay, you can have your away message like, hi Julmar, thanks for reaching out, we're not here right now, we will get back with you shortly. For the time being, here are some frequently asked questions. You can also check our academy, okay, our page, okay, so it's right there. Or if they have frequently asked questions, if they're looking for their for your contact information, your location, your hours, so it's everything is right here. You can even automate everything from the moment they become aware, from brand awareness to after sale. Okay, so personalize it, understand your customer, what are they feeling, what are they thinking, what are their thoughts, their emotions, their actions when they are buying your products, your services, when they're considering it. Okay, so you can go ahead and really consider that. Okay, so I hope that helps. Okay, the other one is you have to be capturing data. So that's really important. I don't know if you mentioned you experienced this, or I think I've been saying this one. You have to consider emails. Okay, you have to consider um after the purchase, will they hear from you? Are you giving them value? For us, we're doing that. Okay, so sometimes we send them like guides, okay, or if we have promos, or virtual training like this, like free and with certification, right? We also do that. You have to capture data. So in all of your social media setup, you have to capture data. Okay, so here's an example on this one. So we have here our group. Okay, so in our group, it's called global virtual assistants. In here, if you can see, we are capturing emails. So in one of our questions, we capture email here. Okay, so far there's no response, no response. So here, so all of these emails accumulated, we put it into our segment. Okay, we put it in one of our segments, and then afterwards we send them emails. So that's how we capturing data. So we'll able to go ahead, like for example, here are group sign-ups, okay, free trainings, okay. So far all of you guys are around 15,000 now who have been attending. Thank you very much. Okay, so these are different. So we added here. We have different segments because we want to take care. So if you're going to see here, all of our emails, we give value content. Okay, so we are sending emails like, for example, here, how we can join the affiliate program. This was sent earlier. Okay, here, like how I started my freelancing, other incoming virtual training. Okay, so we are taking care because we're capturing data. So from there, we are able to go ahead and really understand who are the people and what are their needs. Okay, because you don't have to just stop thinking about where you are able to get money from them. Okay, that's not giving value, that's not being customer centric. Okay, so you have to number 6, cultivate customer relationships. So you can really scale up because we're talking about scaling your business online through social media. And when you do that, you have to be thinking about a viral loop. So don't just stop when you are thinking, okay? Don't just stop when you are thinking about them buying my products and services. Okay, after that, you don't care anymore. Okay, it's going to be very strategic for you if you are going to think about them and taking care of your audience, if you are going to think about this thing called the viral loop. So in here we can go ahead and think of ways where we're getting customers. So probably you're very good with that. Okay, you're doing ads, you're doing content. Okay, you're probably doing like prices, free this one, you're giving giveaways, tags, share. Okay, so you're getting customers. However, the problem is you are not cultivating customer relationship. So you're going back in this loop. Okay, you're not scaling your business online through social media because you don't have strategies in keeping and growing your business. So you have to be thinking of ways how can you keep your customers. So maybe email marketing. Okay, asking them for your asking them for their emails. Okay, maybe giving them promos. Okay, adding them into your like for example, we're going to be giving affiliate marketing, okay, for free to our students. Okay, if you're students here, watch out for that email. All right, so we have this one. So also our we also have our word of mouth. Okay, so the feedback, we're always posting that one because that's how you can go ahead and have referrals. So referrals means other people referring about you because you do good job with your products and your services. So consider those strategies as well, and you're able to do that. People are referring you because you're cultivating relationship. However, if you don't provide quality service, if you're not thinking about your customers, if you are just bad with customer service, if your products and services are not of quality, there are no referrals. You're not keeping customers. So it goes back to your branding, it goes back to your quality service, it goes back to your pricing. So you have to think all of these things, okay? So think of ways where you can be having word of mouth. WOM. That's the highest when we're growing customers because it's not you promoting your products and services anymore. These are your students, your customers. Okay, and that's what's happening with us. Okay, let me know in the comment section if you referred our courses to somebody and you brought in students. Okay, like for example, I think a month ago I featured a student that says that she is now earning 250,000 pesos. Okay, and we were able to have that conversation. This is monthly. Okay, we were able to have that conversation because she enrolled her friend. Okay, and then she also mentioned that few months ago she actually enrolled her sister, and her sister after a few months is already also earning 50,000 pesos because of our courses. Okay, so that's how you are going to cultivate customer relations. Okay, so don't just think of, okay, they bought my products and services. All right, so thank you very much, Maria. Okay, so Maria is saying that I was referred here. Okay, and I'm glad. Okay, so that's an example of viral loop. That's an example of growing customers. That's an example of making your customers happy. So you have to think of those in your online strategy, in your social media strategy. You have to be thinking on how to cultivate customer relationship. Okay, we have another one. Jen is saying, yes, I referred it to my sister. Okay, so it's not just Jen, but also her sister is also a part of the community now. Okay, so this is how you can really grow the business or scale the business. Don't just think of this part right here. Okay, for a lot of you guys, for a lot of business owners, freelancers, you're always just getting new customers, getting new clients. You're not thinking of how to keep them. You're not thinking of like maybe having a 10% discount this month or during the burr months. Okay, if you're a freelancer, you can email your clients, or when you are sending your package and your services, like, I'm offering 20% discount because you know you have been with me for 3 months now, so I want to be able to give you a cheaper price. Okay, like for example, if you are going to check into our premium courses. Okay, so in our premium, okay, let me just go ahead and open that real quick. Okay, so this is an example of keeping customers. So in our premium, okay, so academy, right? So there's a premium. Okay, so I'm going to show that. So we also have another one here. Okay, we have a lot of referrals. Okay, we have also Karen saying, a good friend of mine brings me here. My mom referred me here. Your marketplace is referred to me by a friend. I was referred by a previous office mate. She's now a full-time freelancer. Okay, I was referred here by my church mate, Pastor Richard. Thank you, Pastor Richard. I think his wife is a student. Okay, from social media. I think I know Pastor Richard. Okay. Your satisfied customer is the best form of advertisement. That's very true, Arcel. Okay. And again, okay, you go ahead and do that. Cultivate client relationship. Don't be just thinking about getting customers all the time. Don't be thinking about keeping them, but also really go ahead and ensure that you are thinking of ways where you can really promote your products and services. Okay, so here's one right here. If you're going to check on this one, okay, this is Surge membership, and the beauty of this one is you can avail all of these courses right here on a monthly service, on a monthly payment. And if you're going to watch this video, it will tell you that actually, okay, okay, there you go. So there. Okay, that's the best
Payment
one.
is
One there. So that's how we're keeping our premium members happy. On the first 3 months, the payment for all of the 50 courses, okay, access, and it's even available to a total of 5 members. So they could just be paying 200 pesos each, okay? The payment is only 199 per month. That's on the first 3 months. On month 4 and 6, it's only 1599. And 7 month onwards until 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, it's only going to be 1999. Okay, that's how we are keeping our premium members happy. Okay, so that's cultivating relationship. Okay, we have another one here referred to by a friend who is now a graphic designer. I was referred in an email. Okay, I was referred by my BFF. Okay, glad to be learning a lot. So a lot, maybe half of the people here are being referred by somebody. Okay, so do that. Also, focus on your best practices. This is the last one here. So you have to be thinking, what's making us earn? Okay, what are the strategies that is making us earn? Is it the email marketing? Is it having promo? Is it having 50% discount? Is it doing videos? Is it having live? Is it interviewing somebody? Okay, so once you have identified that, you're really going to knock the ball, okay, out of the park, and just focus on that. Like for example, for us, we're happy to be doing this Tuesday free webinars or free virtual training because we get to know you guys. We are getting a lot of brand awareness because people are referring, okay, and we are also helping our customers. We're cultivating that relationship because they can learn, apply it into their businesses and into their freelancing. At the same time, they're also getting a certificate, and that will help with their portfolio. So it's a win-win situation. So virtual events like this is a best practice for us. Okay, So we have a few more. I was referred. Okay, I was referred. Interested with the premium. Okay, so I can add it here. Thank you very much. I'll add it in the comment section. Okay, we have it here. Okay, just go ahead and have that. Also, link former classmate in college. Okay, so there you go. A lot of referrals. Okay, so that's where you can go and get. So it's in the comment section. All right. So that's it. That's actually the end of our session. I know we're a little bit over time, but I think I have a good time for our question and answer. All right. So there you go. I'm going to be giving you the training code later on, but for this time, let's go ahead and have some questions. I can probably ask, I can probably accommodate at least 10 questions. Okay. If you have questions, please add it in the comment section. All right. So we have here Jen saying, the Lord bless you more, coach. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, how about let me go and check if we have questions right here. We have so far very informative. Thank you very much. Okay, a hug right there. Okay. Is this recorded, coach? By the way, yes, Irish. Okay, this is recorded, and you can go back to this. I sometimes we pull it out. Okay. Sometimes also we just let it stay, but the feedback form is usually just up in 5 days for 5 days. So only Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On Monday, the feedback form is not up anymore, and you won't be able to have your certification. Okay, so thank you very much. Do I need to make a business plan and market research to start a business? That will really help you. Okay, I believe that's something that will be helpful. However, again, if you're going to start with your branding, okay, create, okay, and then afterwards the ones that we mentioned earlier, okay, go ahead and polish the branding, identify your target market, optimize, personalize, you capture your data, cultivate client relationship, focus on your best practices. I think that's good enough. Okay, why is that? Because here in capturing data, you can actually use, it's some sort of it's some sort of market research. Okay, you can actually go ahead and look into your performance. Okay, so for example, here in your there are the social media accounts right now have this thing called insights. Okay, so let me just go ahead and show that to you. Okay, let me go and share our Facebook. Okay, so there you go. We have this thing called insights right here. So there. So you're able to see, okay, what's happening in your page. Okay, so for example, that, okay, you can even look into some of the people that you're watching. Okay, like for example now, okay, our engagement is a little bit just about Upwork, even if they're a little bit higher. Okay, so that's just, and then we have here a few more here. Okay, and then here you can go into the posts, all right? And then you can check into your fans. Okay, no, post first. You can check into what is the best time to post. Okay, so that will be a little bit of your market research or data analysis. Okay, so for example, your insights for this page, and it's different per page. Okay, so for this one, it's telling us that this one right here is better. So when we're posting from okay, from 6, oh no, from 7 p.m., okay, there are 100 people, 100,000 online. Okay, but the best one is at 11 p.m. because there are 185 people online. And if you're going to also check here, the best day to post and probably have like your like your videos is actually on Wednesday. Okay, and then Tuesday. This is why we're doing our webinars on a Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay, right here. All right, so that's telling you. And then here, if you can check on that, look at that. So this is just starting. So we have like 1.4, 43,000. So this is a best practice right here. If it's telling you that people are really, this 24,000, 43,000, you have to check into what are these types of contents. Why are they really getting a lot of, engagements and interactions? If you're going to check on that, so those are our guides, and we're doing that every Thursday. Okay, so how to improve your English communication. Okay, so there are 43,000 people who engage on that. Okay, so another one, so that will serve also as your market research. Okay, here you can go and check into who are your fans. There you go. So they are usually women, okay, from 35 to 34 years old. How about your followers? Okay, the people being reached. Okay, so if you're checking on that, there are differences here. People that are also engaged. Okay, so you have to at least be mindful of those as well. So those are some examples that will probably mark as your market research. Okay, thank you. I hope that answered your questions. Very detailed and informative. Thank you so much, Coach. Learned a lot. How do social media accounts a new business owner we can recommend if we want to scale their business? Probably number one, Flinky, is consider buying likes. Okay, so that's number one for me. If I am a business owner, or if you're going to mention it to your clients, number one is spend probably 1,000 pesos into buying likes. That's what I did. And then the rest, we were able to reach 200, I think it's around 220,000 followers now. And all of these are organic. We're not buying likes, okay? But the first 1,000, we bought likes, okay? So the first 1,000, maybe when my page was around 300, I spent 900 pesos to buy likes. Why is that important when it's a new account? Because when you're buying likes, the people, when you're promoting that, only the people that are interested about your messaging, your product, your brand, your business are actually going to like your products and services. And that will be the basis of your algorithm. So that's going to be your target market. And when people are similar to that group of people, Facebook is going to promote your products and services to those types of people. If you don't do that, okay, maybe the ones that are buying your products and services, or the ones that are availing your products and service, or you're liking your page, are your aunties, uncles, lolas, lolos, friends, relatives, but they're not really your target market. Okay, so it's basically tricking and having a fake target market in your page. So spend in the first few thousands and buy likes, because when you are promoting there, the people that are clicking in and liking your page or following you in social media are your real target market. Okay, thank you very much for this. Okay, I have an online shop already. Is boosting a post recommendable since it's a fund you need for recommendation? Yes, it's very much needed. Okay, I highly recommend that you do ads um, on a monthly basis. Okay. So, however, for Jomalyn, only boost a post when it's a trending content. Okay. Just like what I set as an example earlier. When you go into your post and you see something that is really trending, like for example, going back here. Okay. So maybe for hired by two clients. Okay. Those are not really okay. So probably this one. Okay. I can boost that. Okay, for example, this one, or let's go ahead when I'm promoting. So the ones that are really getting a lot. So for example, this one, okay, product guide. So like you can go ahead and promote. Okay, like what a steel virtual assistant. So maybe I actually promoted this one. Okay, so promote something that's really good. Okay. However, that's for boosting posts, but don't boost these ones right here that are just like not really gaining momentum. However, what I can go ahead and promote is that you do ads. So you go to the ads account, because you can go for a cheaper way there. You can go for the like not really the messaging part, but only the ones that will go for brand awareness. And it's only 1.05 or 35 cents. Okay, so And when you're promoting also or you're doing ads, don't think that it's going to be conversion. Okay, like, oh, I spent 10,000 but nobody really bought. Okay, think of it in a long-term sense. Okay, think of it in like, maybe it's all brand awareness. There are impressions there. You're paying per impressions. Impression means when they're showing it to somebody saw that. Okay, they're not engaging it, they just saw that you're paying that. So that's already brand awareness, and you have to be thinking. So you have to allocate a budget that you can really work with. Okay. uh Thanks for the intro. Online jobs, possible ba mag online job if you don't like talking to clients? Yes, you can go for email marketing. Okay, sales and marketing. The ones that are not really into calls or project based. Okay, you can go for that. What's the best approach to get your target market to buy your products and service? So do the ones that I mentioned earlier. Okay, and then probably in answering to this question, RG, always be client centric. Don't be product centric. Don't be promoting your products and services all the time. This is why in our how earlier, go and think of the best practices. You have to know what makes it important or what makes it valuable for your clients or your customers. Don't be like thinking of, oh, I want to go ahead and this is our product, it's our product, it's a good product, it has vitamin C, it has vitamin B, it has all of this, it can make you slim. All right, maybe you have the wrong messaging. So be client centric, be customer centric, think of what matters to them. Okay, so I hope that helps. Okay. All right. Good evening to you as well. You're welcome. You're welcome. Buying likes already that coach. Good job. Okay. And then go ahead and for consistency. Okay. Also, probably I think I mentioned this in our content marketing. Make sure that you're consistent in your strategy. Okay. Don't be like you're posting right now and then you just disappear. Okay, for months. That's not good. Okay, that's not establishing your trust and your branding. How will you brand your business if it's a franchising? Okay, still the same. We're also franchising. However, franchising usually comes with trust. Okay, and them loving your products and services and believing in your products and services. So start with brand awareness, cultivate that viral loop. Okay, and from your fans, from your community who are really in love with your product, they find your products and services valuable. Those are the people that will franchise from you. Okay, how can I invite you to a webinar for college student? Please email me. Okay, I do that. I actually go ahead and do that. So since I'm a resource speaker, please go and email me. Let me go and I think I forgot that earlier. So let me go ahead and give you that. Where can you go and contact me? Okay, you can go and contact me here. There you go. Where are we? Okay, let me just do that real quick. So everybody who are there. So everybody who might want to connect with me, even if it's not, something that will invite me to be a resource speaker. Maybe you have a question, okay? And in different social media sites, we are Surge Marketplace at Surge Marketplace. So we are in TikTok, in Instagram, in YouTube, in LinkedIn, in Pinterest, okay, in TikTok, okay. Just look for at Surge Marketplace, and this is my email right here. So you can send me an invitation or questions, or maybe if you want to enroll in our training or avail our services, just email me here. You can check our courses here as well. Okay. Going back to some, okay, how to buy likes. That's one of the ads. Okay, maybe you can go to your page insights or maybe under your likes. Okay, under your page insights and then likes, and then you can create a post to buy likes. Okay, you can go ahead. So again, insights and then likes, and then you can create content to buy likes. Okay, and then you're paying it. Right, you have to buy likes. Okay, somebody even mentioned that. I'm having a hard time, viewers of live selling. When it comes to live selling and lots of announcements, Okay, maybe you have to have the data. So promote, promote, promote. Okay. So and then another one is make sure you show it to your you also share it to your personal account. Okay, so that's how you can go ahead and make it interesting as well. Okay. Okay, so I think I already answered that one. Should we post to groups, coach, to scale our account or post? Yes, posting to groups and your personal account will really help because your personal account will go and broadcast it more. When it's on the page only, it's limited because Facebook wants you to do ads. But if you share it to your personal account, you'll be able to have lots of engagement. What are the tips to be confident in talking to clients? I'm not a fan. When you're not fluent, maybe writing. Okay, these are the tips that I can usually give. Write in English, watch English movies, start talking in English. Okay, probably in a camera or in a mirror, okay, every day. Start journaling in English. Also, it will help if you are preparing answers. Like, for example, you have an interview and you prepare it in advance, you memorize it. That's how you usually break through because you memorize it and you can just have some leeway or segues, after that. Okay. I came here from LinkedIn. Hi to you from LinkedIn. Are you going to be one of our students? I'm going to be. Hi, RG. See you on Saturday. Okay. Thanks for this info. I don't know how to set up ads. Medyo di ako active in online shop. Maybe we can have that in our next session. Okay. Hi to these people. I did that when I post and sell the product. I made a lot of sales first day, but when the typhoon came, I cannot post online. So it's okay. Okay. Just go back. There are really down times. Okay. If you have been following me in my socials, there are situations in my life, like for example, sickness, okay, that are just really difficult, but it's okay. And then just go back and stay consistent. What will help you also stay consistent in your social media is scheduling everything in advance. Okay, or having some help. Hi to Rihanna from Pakistan. Okay, if you're watching from Pakistan, from India, from United Arab Emirates, from the Middle East, outside the Philippines, in the Philippines, hi to everybody. Okay. You're most welcome. I'm having a hard time getting rich in metadata. It reaches teens and young adults, and I pick the right settings. Maybe you have to, again, you may need to train your algorithms on who your target market is. Okay, so it will probably help you if you can set up the pixels because your pixels will really record the data on who are clicking your products and your services and your ads, and then you can go from there. You can do lookalikes, you can do the purchases, you can do the clicks, and then it's targeted. Okay, it's like a funnel. Right, so I hope that's helpful. Thank you. You're welcome, Jen. I am a contract writer. Please, I find a good job. Yes, you can go ahead and get connected. And if you need also, get connected with Rihanna right here. If you need some, content and articles. All right. You're welcome, Ivy. Okay, I actually know somebody that's also Ivy Marie. Okay, but a different family name. All right, this is it. I think we are done. Thank you very much for being with me. We just talked on how you can scale your business online through social media. I hope that this is helpful. Here is our training code. Okay, Surge Online Presence. Okay, just one word, capital S, capital O, and capital P. That's the training code, and we will send you the feedback form later on. After this one, or probably tomorrow, please give us an hour or 6 hours to be able to send it to everybody. You can still watch this one. It will be probably be up, in the next 5 days, or probably we can retain it. Depends on the performance or the quality of the video. But until then, we are going to see each other again next week. Okay. Thank you very much for all of this feedback. Next week, I think we will be talking about, real estate virtual assistants. So I hope that you're going to be here. Okay. Again, for those that did not see it, the training code is Surge Online Presence. Capital S, capital O, and capital P. We will be sending the feedback form via email using the email that you're registered here. If you haven't registered yet, please go ahead and register so we can go and send the code to you, the feedback form, and fill in the feedback form within 5 days. The deadline is before Monday so you can be certified. Thank you very much for being with me. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for the trust, and I hope that we will see each other, if not in the courses, here in this free and certified virtual training. We hope that you enjoyed and have benefited from this. Bye, everybody, and God bless you all.